Hello, Flosstube. It's been a couple weeks, so I'm back for another update. My stitching has slowed a little bit and is going to slow some more for the next couple months, but for very good reason. I'll get into that later. But I've got a couple finishes and some whips to show you, so let's go. My first finish, I actually took this over. I had a stitching day, took a day off of work and went to visit Lori, who is now on Flosstube. She is, let me find her channel again. Cross Stitch Cats and Chaos. That's Lori. That's an excellent screen grab. Sorry, Lori. But anyway, I went over to her house and I took some old small whips and finished one up. This is Tiny Modernist, Make Magic Sweet Sayings. And this one really, I love it and I still do. But it tripped me up for a while. It sat in my whip pile, and I think I finally figured it out and got it all sorted out, started stitching again, and I'm calling my version a finish. I need something behind it so that you can see it. I need something bigger behind it so you can see it. Let me find a piece of paper. All right, here we go. So I'm done. I didn't want to put the words on it. I just want something that I can turn into, you know, just a sweet little pillow or a cube finish to set out for like spring and summer. I felt like the border, the circle around it with the large flowers really took away from the unicorn. And I wanted the unicorn to still be the focus, the central part of this. So I opted to do the two across from each other, and I called it good. So I'm happy with it. It's done. Now it'll sit in the bin of shame under the bed for years on end until I do something with it. My second finish is another whip. Or I'm sorry, another old whip. This is Squirrel Around. And I had picked this up on one of my trips to Stitches and Things a long time ago. And bought the buttons and everything. And I stitched it on, I need some paper behind this again. I stitched it on this obscure gingham fabric that I found in my stash. And I am really happy with how it turned out. I love those little squirrels. So the only thing that I was not super happy with, I wish I would have changed the browns a little bit on the squirrel, because the two colors that it called for were, the dye lots that I had at least, were very similar. So I wish I would have had more of a contrast like the picture showed, but that's okay. It's all done. I'll probably do this, I don't know, maybe I'll mount this on, you know what I might do is I might just mount this on mat board and stretch it on mat board and add some like ribbon or something. But then I have a little easel that I picked up at Dollar Tree that maybe this will just be like a seasonal piece that I prop up on the easel. Hey, I've got these ideas. Maybe I should actually follow through and do something with them, right? Let's see. Next I have I have another finish. I wasn't able to show you this finish before market, but now I'm allowed to share it. Karen Meridian Designs had her freebie for market that she asked Lori and I to stitch ahead of time. So I have it done, and it's on the same fabric I'm using for another piece right now. This is for Peeps Sake. Isn't that adorable? I love it. I love it. And I stitched it on, this is hand dyed by Rolanda. No color name for the fabric. It's just a hand dyed by Rolanda piece. And it's working out amazing for my Easter stitching. So that little for Peeps Sake, my plan is to mount it on here. This was from the Dollar Tree. How perfect is that going to be? It's going to be perfect. And then maybe I can like tie a ribbon around his neck or something. I don't know. I'm not going to like paint this at all. It's just going to be the shape, but yeah, I'm super excited about that. So that's all done. We'll see if it actually gets like finished before Easter. But since I have this out now, I will show you my first whip that is on this same fabric. This is Shannon Christine Easter Tree. This is available on her website. And I've been working on this for a little while. I think I've had like 7 or 8 stitching sessions on it now. I love Shannon Christine's stuff. It is a lot of color changes for some subtle shading, and it's an amazing effect, but it does take me a little bit longer to stitch. Put this all back together. Here is my Easter tree. Put some paper behind there so you can see better. It's so adorable. So last night I finished the purple eggs, and I got all of this little chocolate bunny done, and I got this color done. So I was able to actually put away the brown, put away the orange, and put away the teal last night. I'm done with all of those colors. So all I have left is the pot, the bottom, the flowers, and this stripy egg, and all the white. So I'm super excited about this. I have a plan for finishing. I'm going to find some fabric to put a fabric border on it, and then I have it's also from the Dollar Tree. It was one of those wreath rails, and it says Easter. This is going to be narrow enough to hang it on that wreath rail, and I'm just going to make like a wall hanging with it. So I'll probably have my mom help me with that finish. I am a quilt, I know how to quilt and everything. She's a quilter, she's a sewer. She knows she'll make it look better than I can by myself, I'm sure, because she'll have more attention to detail for that finishing. Sorry, I caught a note on my work computer that I just need to respond to quick. This is my last whip is my temperature chart. And I cannot remember when my last video was, but I have a feeling it might have been before the end of February. I could be wrong. I don't know. I don't know anything anymore. So here's my temperature chart so far. January, February are done. March has started. I'm so excited with how this is turning out, and I love, like, I've actually been able to keep up with it. I still enjoy stitching it. Put this back on, and this is March only. So I've got all of my border done. I'm pretty much caught up with the little white confetti stitches. I do need to get the white started again here. So as I go up, I did not stitch this last night, so I'll have 2 flowers to add tonight. Yeah, but and it was funny. These are the first 2 flowers that I've had that had the same color for the high and the low temp for the day. So these are my first 2 solid flowers. I'm sure it'll happen again throughout this chart, but that was pretty cool. So I'm still loving this, still very excited about it. So that is it for finishes and whips. I've got a little bit of haul too. Some of this just came today too. I got some needle minders from Maples Minders and More. This one, oh, I lost the magnet. Come on. You're awesome. Keep that shit up. Sometimes we just need a reminder for ourselves, you know. Talk to Me Goose and Supernatural, my boys. And then I've got, these were what made me buy. And then I was like, well, I can't just buy 2. Need more than that. That's a terrible idea. What time? And I will put you in a trunk. and help people look for you. Yeah. Yep. So I got some fun new minders. And then this came in the mail today. This was I believe a market exclusive this year. I'm not sure. From Praiseworthy Stitches, and I picked this up from Leslie on Stash Unload. Little Witch Ornament Kit. It's just adorable. And these, I mean, it includes all the finishing materials, everything. Praiseworthy Stitches exclusive kits like this are very reasonably priced, in my opinion. So a lot of times I will pick these up for little quick projects. I will definitely be switching out the linen. I hate the linen that they include in these kits. It is the cheapest, stiffest, most see-through linen ever. But that's okay. This is the next in the series. I won't stitch it, but it's well done. So yeah, I'll be passing that along. I already have it marked for somebody. Save that. This Stoney Creek cross stitch. This is winter 2023. And here is patterns inside. So these ornaments were super cute. Easter, looking in here, it's all, you know, backwards. I know you can see it frontwards. I cannot. This was really nice. I might stitch that for my mom. A couple Easter patterns. So this was a pretty good issue. Yeah. Oh, I found some fabrics for finishing at Walmart. These were fat quarters. So I've got this, it's a white background, and it's got the colorful just stars and starbursts. And then this one has, it's white on the teal, and it's bees. That'll be good for spring. And then look at these little bunnies. It's a nice pale pink with the little bunnies. Soft gray and white. I found this frame at TJ Maxx for $5.99, so I picked it up. Very nice. We'll see. I just liked it because it was a little bit different shape. So now I'll have to find the perfect pattern to put in there. I picked this up at Goodwill for $2.99. It's just a nice square, solid square decoration frame that I'm just going to mount something on mat board and plaster it right on top there. But for $3, heck yeah. I don't even have to like touch up the paint or anything. I like the distressed look. It's supposed to be the distressed look. It's perfect. And then I do have some fabrics. This is Picture This Plus. This is 14 count lupine. Kind of trying to build up my Ada stash a little bit because I have been enjoying stitching on it. This is 14 count Carnival, and this is Picture This Plus as well. And this is, I just picked up fat eighths of each of these. I think that's kind of going to be how I build up some of my Ada stash, is whenever I need to get fibers or anything on 1, 2, 3 stitch, I'm just going to add 1 or 2 stitchers eighths of Picture This Plus Ada, you know, to my order. Then I have three fabrics from Volcano Stitching on Facebook. And this is a 14 count Ada. It's a nice dark, deep blue, great modeling in there too. This is a 16 count Ada, and it's an opal Ada, and this is like black, but I mean, like with that opal, I mean, it really looks, you see that shimmer? It's like that iridescent green. Oh, yeah, that's really cool. So that was a 16 count, and then I have the 28 count opal even weave, and this was just a really pretty color. Let me open that up. Isn't that pretty? Oh, I love it. It's got the iridescent because of the opal. Oh, I love it. So this might have been a good one for Easter stitching too, but I didn't have it when I started my Easter stitching. And then I have my fabric of the month from Leslie Under the Sea Fabrics. This is a 32 count opal linen, and it's gorgeous. It's like pale pink and blue. It's a beautiful color. Beautiful, beautiful. I really need to reorganize my fabric stash. So I'm going to try moving this camera and show you this atrocious mess. So there's a lot of my stitching. Do you see this leaning tower over here? This leaning tower. This is the leaning tower of fabric. And that's just all hand-dyed fabric. So, it's somewhat organized in the sense that I have all of my fabrics from the same dyer together. It's a hot mess. I need to do some destashing. There are certain counts and certain colors I just don't, especially the higher counts on dark fabrics. I can't do it anymore. My eyes are like, no thanks. So I need to do some thinning, destashing. I'll eventually put those in Stash Unload. I used to have my own destash on Instagram, and it's just too much. I need to post where I can get the most people to see it so that I can unload, and it was too much. So I just post albums in Stash Unloading, cross stitch only at this point. If I think of it, I will make a post on my personal Instagram and Facebook when I do post albums so that people know they're there. That's the best I can do. I also got 2 fabrics from Fiberlicious. These were past fabrics of the month that I guess there were extra. I got them on her ready to ship. This is a 14 count opal Ada, and this was the color Skyfall. And it was a beautiful fabric. I'm less impressed with it on Ada. I still really like it, but I wish I'd been able to snag a piece of even weave. But it's really pretty. And then I also was able to get a piece of 32 count Lugana. And the color was called Alice's Garden. This one opened. This was pretty too. Very pretty. Very pretty. So those were the 2 from Fiberlicious. I did get a shipping notice that my fabric is on its way from Leslie Under the Sea Fabric from, I believe it was a Black Friday order I placed, but it was the large cut of, I don't remember what color, but it was the large cut that I ordered to stitch. Oh, hi, Rome. Rome. Hey, buddy. What you doing? To stitch both the Supernatural and the Cryptid sails from Witchy Stitcher. So, let's see, what else do I have here? I have a mess. I always have a mess. Always. Okay. This was from Flossie Fox Shop, Patreon. I just thought that was cute. I think the kids would really like that. This is the Shannon Christine. So I had 2 parts printed out. This was from her stitch along in her the Shannon Christine subscriber group on Facebook. I love how this is. And these were, I finally got these printed out because I needed this one to be done so that I could start. I'm a top left corner starter. So I was waiting for this part to release so I could go whoop and start working on it. Then I printed out, this is a freebie from Silver Creek Samplers. It's on her Facebook group, Lucky You. And then this was Shannon Christine's, one of Shannon Christine's subscriber group exclusives, Excited for Easter. And I might have to stitch that because it looks like it's probably all the same colors as the Easter tree I'm doing. And then she's currently releasing 4 of these. This is the What's Cup Spring Collection. I believe this was number 2. Number 3 is out now. I'm not, all 4 of them might be out. I know I need to log on and order 2 of them. So it's either this week or they're both out and I just need to get on and get them both ordered. So I'll have all 4 of the What's Cup Spring Collection. Outside of that, it's everything I have for haul. This was, okay, so updates, life, and then a giveaway winner. So my birthday was on last Tuesday. It was the big 4-0. So I had a lot of birthday celebration last week. Hubby took me out on my birthday. He messaged my boss the week before and arranged for me to have the day off for my birthday. Kids went to school. We got in the car and went to Novi and had lunch at the Cheesecake Factory. Ended up leaving with 8 slices of cheesecake for us, and then a piece for the kids to split, and a piece for his mom, and a piece for his dad, and a piece for our friends that we dropped off at their house. So we had a lot of cheesecake. But it was delicious. It's always delicious there. And then we hit a couple of used bookstores, one in Novi and one in Brighton before we came home. That was kind of my birthday gift. We were going to the bookstores and I was allowed to spend money on books. So I got a bunch of books. And then, which was a perfect gift for me because I also had done pre-orders from Market, which was the money that my mom and my grandma gave me for my birthday. So that's always convenient that my birthday falls right around Market because then I always know that I have birthday money from my parents and my grandma and I get to shop from Market. So that works out well. But, and then I got a gift in the mail. It's across the room, so I'm not going to get up and get it. But, my friend Carrie sent me a lovely birthday package with some wonderful cozy socks and some seasonal socks for Easter. And it had a pair of earrings, little silver dragonfly earrings in it, and notepad and like under eye masks and a couple of cross stitch patterns. So that was fun. And then I got a surprise package the other day from Tina. And Tina spoiled me rotten. And she made me 3 new project bags. And I freaking love them. And I need to message Tina because I forgot the other day. But here they are. So I've got this one. Hey, you. I love the fabric on the back, too. And then this little squirrel. Let's get nuts. And then I got to take this out so you can see the whole thing. So then it's this one. And she made a little like floss holder. It's so cool. So Tina, you amaze me and you spoiled me and I love them. Thanks. So that was fun. Back to stitching plans. I hit the camera. Sorry, I was trying to get this giveaway magazine. So I mentioned that my stitching was going to slow down. So a couple of reasons. Karen's about to send me some models. So I'm excited to get those stitched for her. I'm not allowed to say anything about them yet. As soon as I am, I will of course share information. But they're going to be really cool. And then I'm also working on a big scissor fob order, 150 of them. So I have to get those done by mid-May. I'm planning on having them done by the end of April so that I'm not like stressing myself out. So those are in the works. Ellery has actually started helping me with those, and it was really funny. I started working on them this past weekend, and I was laying them out, kind of laying them out, and this big order is I have a lot of flexibility with color and whatnot, so Ellery really got into helping me pick the beads and the buttons, and she has a whole bunch of them laid out for me. I might have to tweak a couple things here and there, but I gave her a couple boxes to like put them in, like floss boxes, so she could like put one in each compartment. And I'm probably going to have to switch a couple things out when I actually pull them out and go to put them together, but she did very well. And then, oddly enough, Brian got in on it, and he put together a few. Again, I might have to make some changes. I haven't really looked at his yet. And then Ethan got in on it. So everybody was just putting together bunches of what need, like picking out the buttons and the beads to go with the charm. And they were just expecting me to assemble everything. So we'll see how this goes over the next month with their help. But since I'm going to be working on that big order of fobs, I do have plans to get some more fob, like mini release fob collections done for my own group on Facebook. If you do not know what group that is, it is Absolutely Fabulous, FOB-Ulus. I'll put it in the description box below. I really should be using the description box more. But anyway, I make all kinds of scissor fobs using antique and vintage buttons, modern buttons too, but I love using antique and vintage buttons, Swarovski crystals, other beads, and charms, to hang at the bottom. So I have a lot of fun creating with those, but I haven't done it as much the last year. I did a big round before Galleria in the fall, but it's time to get some more regular fob creating going too. So I did order some Easter charms for fobs and got those in yesterday. So I should have a decent little collection in the next, oh man, we're in mid-March, so I need to like get these done like this weekend. So hopefully I can get some Easter fobs done this week and weekend and get those posted in the group on Facebook, and you guys can actually have them before Easter. So keep that in mind too to watch for. Otherwise, I'm just gonna keep going with old whips as much as I can. I did not have a birthday start for a project. I had a couple people message and ask me if I did a birthday start. Nothing necessarily called to me to, you need to start this for your birthday. Plus, it was just a crazy week with, like on my birthday, we had the kids' last swim lesson, and then we just had so many birthday celebrations itself. Last Saturday, we actually my parents took the kids and we went to Grand Rapids with friends of ours and did an escape room for my birthday, and then did dinner, and then went to a theater for an improv show. So it's just been crazy busy, and I didn't start anything special. That's not to say I don't have projects I want to start. I do want to start the Supernatural Encrypted sales as soon as I get them, the fabric for them. I have Lori and I are supposed to start. We have a chatelaine butterfly lace mandala that we're supposed to start together. And And I know she has all the supplies for it because we bought kits together. And then I've got a couple other things too that I want to start. I just need to sit down and find the time to do that. So going back to, I think it was 3 videos back, I did do a giveaway. It was for a duplicate issue of Just Cross Stitch magazine. And this was the February 23 issue. And I did do the winner. So congratulations to Lisa Sparkman. I will put my email address in the description box below as well, so that you can email me, or if you are friends with me on Facebook, go ahead and message me there. I'll get this mailed out. And then I have another duplicate issue, because I'm a dummy and keep buying ones I already have with a subscription. Just Cross Stitch April of 23. Not answering that. I need to do a giveaway for this. So in the comments below, if you'd like to be entered to win this issue of this magazine, please be in the US only, because right now I just can't afford to do the overseas shipping. I'm sorry. Out of country shipping, whatever. So in the description box, or in the comment box, just let me know what you're looking forward to most about spring, because we're starting to get a lot more sunshine and I'm looking forward to spring myself. So and then in another, couple weeks, when we've got, some entries in there for this issue, I'll draw the name for that one. That's it, guys. I'm gonna go. What time is it? It's 11. It's not lunchtime yet, but my stomach says it's lunchtime. I'm gonna go get some lunch. Early lunch. Nothing wrong with that. Hope you're having a great week, and I'll talk to you again soon. Bye.